Good morning, everyone. We are coming to you live via Facebook streaming, YouTube streaming, and via Skype. Each one of you is welcome to this live streaming from our studios in Trinidad. Journeying towards God or the Master. What is your life? A long night wherein morning never comes. A night that has forgotten about the dawn. A night that never dawns. A night which has no moon, no stars. A night that does not have the lights of the stars and moon, and not even the light of the fireflies. You stumble, hit your head here and there, and you consider yourself as Jesus, as Muhammad, as Buddha. One whose eyes are open, one who has witnessed the dawn of awakening, one who has encountered himself. They are really living. For them, all around is the dance of God, dance of ecstasy. They are only once alive. All the rest really do not live. It does not matter whether you are over the ground or under the ground. You are not living really. Living means the eyes are open, you have seen the dawn of awakening, and all around you experience and see the dance of ecstasy, dance of God in different forms. When birds chirp, when the wind blows, when the rain falls, all is nothing else but the dance of God. This search, this lifelong search, where does it take us to? Nowhere else but to the grave. Umar Khayyam says, dust into dust, under the dust, sans wine, sans song, sans ginger. This is our life. Constantly moving towards the grave. What kind of life that could be that is moving towards the grave without any dawn of awakening, without any dance of ecstasy? This is the life that we see all around. And then you ask, sometimes as a daydream, whether to move towards God or towards the Master. To you, moving towards God or searching, looking for that path that leads to God or to the Master seems to be two different things. This is simply the difference of language. One who has reached within, he has reached God. Have you ever heard about anyone who has reached the God and has not reached within? When your journey attains fruition towards God, you have reached your innerness, you have experienced your innerness. There is inner awakening. Because going towards you, experiencing your innerness, your being, is the way towards God. Because God is nothing else, not a person sitting anywhere, but the entire creation. The Creator is embedded in its creation. So when the clouds are moving in the sky, the rain falling, the wind blowing, the sun rising, sun setting, moonlight, the stars, everything is extension of God. Whatever you do, because there is nothing else but godliness. There is nothing else but extension of that energy that we know as God. This is the essence of life. This is essence of awakening. And you allow it to settle within that you are the minuscule of that energy. But maybe it is sleeping. You are sleeping God, and God is awakened you. If you reach innerness, or if the meditation flowers in you, blossoms into you, its fragrance and beauty starts spreading like an aura around, you have reached godliness. You experience that which is total. In order to know, you know the ocean, you have to merge into it. You have to dissolve into it, and you can dissolve drop by drop. And the moment you dissolve into it, you realize that the chemical composition of the drop and the ocean is the same. H2O. There was a Zen king. He asked his master about the miracle. And he wanted to know how God is reflected into so many things. So the master asked for some time. He created a room which had glass all around. The ceiling, the walls, the doors, the floor, everything made out of glass. After the room was ready, he invited the king to come in. As soon as the king came in, he saw his reflection all around, up in this ceiling, on the walls, left, right, in front of him, behind him, on the floor. Wherever his vision went, he saw his own reflection. Life is a palace made of mirrors. And whatever you see is your own mirror. And do not remain in this illusion how many secrets you have hidden. You alone are. Whichever mirror you will look into, you will see your own reflection. And this is the secret of relationship. When you look into the relationship, when you are relating, the other becomes the mirror. The other reflects you in many ways. The husband becomes your mirror to reflect you. When you are interacting with him, you see your own gestures, you see your own anger, you see your own love, you see your own frustration, you see everything. The other becomes the mirror. Wherever you look into, you are going to the marketplace, you are seeing the people walking on the street, you are seeing the objects in the shops. All these are mirrors that reflect you. Whatever you saw, whatever you have gained is nothing else but your own expansion. But your understanding is limited. It is very narrow, and existence is vast, is spread like a canopy. So the entire effort of the masters is that your understanding becomes so magnified, so enlarged, that this reaches the entire cosmos. Then you will not find any place which is not reflecting you. When I speak to you, you are a minuscule. I see my own expansion. And I remember these words. Look at me, O passers-by. Look at me, O friend. As you are now, I was ever. I am seeing in you my own reflection when I was like you. Look at me, O friend. As you are now, I was ever. Long ago, I was like you, stumbling and searching for the lost energy here and there. And now that I have discovered, I am there, mirroring you, that one day you too will attain to that. You will search your own energy. Look at me, O passers-by, O friend. As you are now, I was ever. As I am now, you will be. And that is your destiny. That is the entire process of transformation. You will be as spread as the entire cosmos is. This is the effort, my effort, that your vision becomes unified within, and wherever you go, you see your own reflection. If you are saddened, this is what happens. Somebody comes in and asks you, how are you? We are reflecting one another. Sometimes if the situation is difficult, because of Corona, the life is difficult, cannot go anywhere, this and that and so. And if you say that I am not feeling so good, the one that whom you are telling will reflect you and say, yes, you are right, I am also not feeling so good these days. This is the entire effort of the master, that your vision becomes enormous, your understanding spreads on the entire horizon, then you will not find any difference. Right now you are very narrow, you are very narrow, limited, with a limited understanding, and existence is very vast. That is the reason that you appear to be separate from the existence because of your own narrowness. Start spreading. Be liquid-like. Be flowing. Be spontaneous. Be natural. Be not like a stone. Not like ice. Start melting. Become fluid-like. Flow into every direction. Flow into every being, object and being around you. Slowly and slowly you have touched the infinite. That was yours. Simply you have forgotten that. In front of the door, at the door, wherever you are, you will simply find the extension of that alone, that light, that nectar. Come and let us open the door and start going beyond the door. Every time you will find a new light, new awakening, a new nectarine. That is the reason I keep on opening as many doors as possible for you. Sometimes I open the door of devotion. Sometimes I open the door of awakening. Sometimes yoga is a door. Tantra is another door. All these are doors that lead to that palace, that energy field. The entire cosmos is an extension of him. The temple. Wherever you reach, whichever door you choose, you will reach the inner. Whether you follow the path of knowledge, jnana, devotion, yoga, tantra, you will reach that alone. I am taking you through those extremes, listening about that. You feel afraid. How sex can lead to superconsciousness. How sex can lead to timelessness. Whatever you choose, it is a methodology. You are drinking a cup of water, you are sipping it, that becomes the door to you. There is no door, no path that cannot reach to that ultimate destination. You are living in your city. You have to go to a main conference center. There are many roads, by roads and subways leading to that. Everything is leading to that once you know the direction. Once you use the Google map or you are using the ways, you can reach from wherever you are to the destination where you have to reach. For instance, at times people ask me, where is your business? What is its location? What is its address? My simple question to them is, do you have data on your phone? Do you have Google? Do you have Google Map? Go to the site, Google the name where you have to reach. It will give you the direction how to reach from your destination to where you have to reach. It will tell you the time, it will tell you the distance from your place to my. The distance to my place from your destination will differ than that of the others. What we know through technology is possible has always been there. That is what I am talking about. Technology has helped me to explain to that. A person living in South, a person living in Central, somebody living in North or East or West wants to come to your place. Each one of them can go to that Google Map and look for. It says the direction to reach there. You have to reach the conference center in your city. Just Google it and it will give you the direction, the road. Easily you can reach there. Master is that Google Map that gives you the direction how to reach wherever you are. I'm not talking about where I am. I'm talking about your journey from where you are. What is naturally happening to you. You are in this particular location. From here you want to reach to that place. Google is the way. Master is the way. You are inclined towards bhakti. Google the master. Master it instead of Google. Master it and it will give you the direction to follow the path of Tantra, follow the path of bhakti, follow the path of devotion, follow the path of this, follow the path of that. Isn't it so? And is it not easy to understand the work of the Master with the ways and or Google Map? It's a great assistance for us to understand the functioning of the Master, which was not possible many years ago, which was not possible for the masters of the past, but it is now possible for me. Whichever path you choose, wherever you are, from there, the Master Map can take you to that destination. What goes on naturally into you, what is you are inclined to, what naturally happens in you, what you respond naturally from there, He directs you to that destination. You will reach to that alone once you have the Master Map. The map, not Master Map because it can be inferred in a different way. The map that Master is, the direction the Master is, the path that Master is. Wherever you reach, whatever name you want to give it to it, you will reach there. In Amritsar, in the Golden Temple, there are 4 doors to enter the inner temple. And these 4 doors are in all the 4 directions. Symbolically, people coming from different directions will reach to the inner. It is a way that has been explained. If you go deeper into money, you will reach there. If you go deeper into your status, you will reach there. Maybe through money, through status, your path will be full of dust. But there is no other way to reach there. You may have seen your beloved in a beautiful flower, in the sun, in the moonlight, in the stars. You see that alone. because there is nothing else beyond that. Everything is, whether you write a message addressed to you or to me or anyone else, only it will reach him. There are different people living in different directions. They are sending mail to me. Whether you post your mail in London, Chicago, Washington, anywhere, it will reach me. From wherever you send the message to me, once it is addressed, it will reach me. Isn't it not happening that way? Wherever you are, from wherever you call him, he will respond. You can call me from where you are. I will respond because you are calling me. And it does not matter whether you can call, somebody can call me only when he is in this particular city or particular place, or using Gmail or this mail. Any mail you can use to message me. You can use Skype to talk to me. You can use WhatsApp video. You can use FaceTime video. You can use Messenger video. Anything that is available to you. Once you know the technique, you can send a message to him. And that is what prayer is. That is the way of transformation is. Whichever part of the world you are in, from there you can connect to the Master. So it is erroneous to say that which is the correct way to, which is the way, whether it is journey towards God or towards the Master. It is one and the same thing. Wherever you are, from there you send a message, because the Master is connected to the cosmos. The moment you say something or messages to the Master, the message already reached the existence. Response starts coming in. Once you have trust, once you are open, your journey will become easy and you will not know. You will find it unbelievable how in short period of time things have transformed to you. Your whole perspective of looking at the things would have changed. Each one of you has the experience of this. No one can deny that once you are in the company of the Master, you trust him and you are open, not conditioned, then transformation, the change must happen within you. In your biology, in your psychology, in your emotion, at your emotional level, at every level, you will become more and more open, more, and you will have a clarity of the vision as your trust grows. And with the trust, their opening comes. The opening brings you closer, physically, emotionally, mentally, psychologically, or whatever level you see. You will find that clarity begins to come to you. You may not have experienced something that could have happened. starts happening. This is the miracle of the inward journey. Only this much for this morning. Yesterday was the anniversary of Naqshbandi Sheikh Sufi Omkarnath, 20th of May 2008. He entered into Samadhi, attained, dissolved the physical existence. So on such occasions, I may not have talked about that, but the message relates how this happened to him, how his consciousness expanded beyond horizons, and how your consciousness can expand beyond the finiteness to an infinite horizon like a vast canopy. And then you too can rejoice every moment that life brings for you. Only this much for this morning. Until we meet again, take care and do have a pleasant day.